good.
So how about a real clear picture of the difference between true empathy and false empathy? When you see someone going through their stuff, how that plays or how that looks, you know?
Well, it really, you do bring it back to that thing, like when you see someone going through their stuff, it's like true empathy is becoming so aligned and so centered in purpose that the fragmented perception comes whole. And therefore, where is true empathy leading? It's leading to a state of mind that Jesus summarizes in one italics phrase: do not see error. Wow. I was thinking, wow, I could really be happy if I reached a state of mind where I couldn't see the error. The problem is I'm seeing the error, and then I'm trying to backpedal. Okay, forgive. I took it on, now let it go. How do you let it go? You know? Like it's like sticky, like that sticky paper, you know, I got it, and you can't, you know. And so, to me, that was the thing. The question is kind of like, how do you stay in true empathy when you see your brother and sister going through this stuff? Well, the problem of the false empathy is seeing them going through their stuff. You know, it's already having bought the bait, and so then, you know, as much as you might try to be happy, if you can't, if you're feeling sad, you know, it is inauthentic, you know, to pretend to be happy. You know, you don't get any brownie points. It's not like Jesus is applauding that you're putting on a happy face while you feel miserable, because you're split. There's no integrity. There's no integration to put on a happy face when you feel bad. So what we do talk about is you do allow everything unlike the truth to surface, and it just comes through practice and mind training. You know, I would say that as I was working with the Course for years, I don't know how this shift is going to occur. I absolutely cannot figure it out. And the Holy Spirit would say, I am the how.
Yeah.
Like, I will give you everything you need moment by moment. Don't think you're going to get a formula or some kind of magic wand or something that's going to happen. You know, I am the how. And just keep relying on me, the Spirit would say, and that will take you through. And so, you might say that every situation and every apparent scenario is an opportunity for your own mind training. It's not about trying to pull anybody out of the doldrums or lift somebody out of depression or anything like that. It's really just to pay attention to your mind. I used to hear that all the time. Mind your own mind. You know, mind the mind. There was a time during my mind training where the Holy Spirit sounded like a broken record. And the broken record said, it's your lesson. No matter what I said, no matter what I did, who I was meeting, where I was, it's your lesson. It's your lesson, it's your lesson, it's your lesson, it's your lesson. Very helpful. If you're going for a speed up and enlightenment, to be reminded, it's your lesson. You go meet somebody, you have a reaction, it's your lesson. Somebody says something, somebody cuts you off on the highway, it's your lesson, it's your lesson. I finally just had to go, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, you know. I'm glad. I need to be reminded that this is my lesson. Because the habit has been the other. The habit has been to point the finger, to react, to say, how dare you, you know, to have this big story going. As soon as there was a reaction, the ego said, now justify it. Let's come up with a whole story back here to justify this uncomfortable emotion. As if it's their problem. It's something in the world that's causing it. And no, the Holy Spirit's saying, no, it's your lesson. It's your lesson. So it's like, from practicing that, then you actually start to feel the joy of true empathy. Like, we could say the strength of true empathy. Your mind starts to stabilize, become very consistent, very still, and that is a gift from God. You know, that's coming from the Spirit. It's nothing that the personality self ever did or ever will be able to do. It's more of a yielding, a surrendering, a stepping aside, and letting what has always been there, that strength, really just be what it is. Allow the healing to be. So that's, I think it takes a lot of practice, and I know with Course in Miracles groups, I mean, I think that's why Jesus uses the metaphor of teachers and students, because you get so many practical opportunities